AirTran Airways is now apologizing to 9 Muslim passengers kicked off a New Year's Day flight to Orlando. They were taken off the plane and the whole jet was searched after other passengers reported hearing a suspicious remark about airplane security. As News 13's Stephanie Quinu reports, the Muslim community is upset but not surprised this incident occurred.
We're smarter than that. We don't do those kinds of things. We know better than that.
Racial profiling. That's what Atif Irfan says happened to him and his family on New Year's Day. Irfan says they were removed from their AirTran flight after passengers reported hearing suspicious words. Irfan says they were talking about where the safest place is to sit on a plane. He feels he and his family were targeted because they're Muslim.
I think that to a certain extent, people listen to whatever words we have and unfortunately hear what they want to hear.
The Orlando Council on American-Islamic Relations says after September 11th, people began to fear Muslims and still do.
We've got to get to the point where we stop using security as a carte blanche excuse to trample on the civil rights of Muslims.
The FBI eventually cleared everyone from suspicion, but AirTran refused to let them reboard the plane. The airline later released this statement, quote, "We regret that the issue escalated to the heightened security level it did, but we trust everyone understands that the security and the safety of our passengers is paramount and cannot be compromised." But for Bata, this incident wasn't about safety or security. It was about racism and bigotry, issues he says American Muslims now deal with all too often.
It makes you feel unwanted in your own country. It makes you feel like a stranger.
A feeling this family will most likely not forget anytime soon. In Orlando, Stephanie Quinu, News 13.
Bata says the Muslim community is not angry with the FBI, the agency who handled the situation. They're angry at AirTran because even after all 9 people were cleared of any suspicion, the airline still refused to allow them to get back on the plane. AirTran says it refunded the airfare for the 9 passengers and planned to reimburse them for replacement tickets they bought on another airline.